Good evening, Ellwood City Wolverines fans, alongside Beaver Falls Tigers fans. We bring you live coverage of today's matchup. It is the JV and varsity matchup between your Ellwood City Wolverines and the Beaver Falls Tigers. A big, cold, blustery Friday night. A solid 39 degrees outside and rainy. If you come into the big gym here in Lincoln High School in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania, you will be dry and you'll be entertained by a really good MAC action. The MAC conference underway with both these teams sitting there in the 3-4 spots. Those standings are on your screen right now. Beaver Falls comes into play 3-7 at 3-2 in section play. Ellwood City looking to get back into the win column after a very up and down start to this season at 2-2 in section play, 6-6 overall, with Neshannock and Mohawk leading the way, both undefeated at 5-0 and 4-0 respectively. My name is Brad Windhorse, alongside Dakota Marshall for Ellwood City Sports. Thad Sturgeon will be joining us later tonight for the varsity matchup, which you can watch live here on this exact same link at the bottom of the hour, 7:30 specifically. But we do have a JV matchup beforehand.
All right, looks like starting lineup for the Wolverines. You have number 1, Chucky Swinesburg, number 10, Nate Kennedy, number 11, Matt Flumer, number 15, Caleb Cervic, and number 22,
Jackson Kerr.
Yep.
And for the visiting Beaver Falls Tigers, we got number 3, Carter Williams, number 5, Marshawn Williams, number 10, Jason Frank, number 22, Raji Allen, and number 45, Billy Davis.
So I always get one of ours wrong.
Well, not necessarily wrong. You just forget. That's all. It happens when you start getting older, Dakota. That's that. He didn't hear that. It's okay. All right, we got tip-off here. We are underway with the Beaver Falls Tigers winning the tip-off here in the first quarter. They'll be running from right to left, Ellwood in the left to right. Beaver Falls in their black and orange pinstripe jerseys here. A little flare of white. Wolverines in their home jerseys, white and blue. Wolverines start off basically in a man-to-man defense here. First shot is no good from deep 3. Rebound goes to Jackson Kerr. He'll hand off to Caleb Cervic, who's been running the point for the Wolverines, the JV team, pretty darn efficiently.
Swinesburg gets it to Flumer, back to Swinesburg for 3.
Left open, front rebound. It's going to be tipped around, taken there by number 5, and that's Marshawn Williams. Williams will bring the ball up, gets a good screen there, cut to the hoop, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. And it went off the hands of number 22, Raji Allen, so it'll go back to the Wolverines. And it looks like we're going to see this, and expect this all night long. We're going to see it at the varsity level. The boys better be ready. Full court press by the Tigers.
They just need to pay attention that it's their ball.
Yeah, that too. That too.
All right, Flumer gets the ball, gets it across to Chucky Swinesburg.
Pickpocketed from behind.
But it is stolen by number 5.
Good awareness there by Marshawn Williams just to come from behind. Set up the offense here. Again, man-to-man defense by the Wolverines. Pass goes over to Jason Frank. He'll hand off here to Billy Davis. Davis for 3, deep 3, bending, no good. Rebound Cervic, he can go if he wants. He does. And he'll meet resistance, slow it down. Nate Kennedy for 3, line drive, it's up, no good. Good rebound by Flumer. It's up and it's good.
First points of the night go to the Wolverines. Excuse me, I can't talk.
Good stuff by Matthew Flumer.
And a foul on, I think we're going to get Chucky with the foul.
Yep.
Yes. So Swinesburg with the foul, his first, team's first.
So good start here for the Wolverines. Matthew Flumer getting an offensive rebound, putting it back. They score early here. It's 2-0, Ellwood City. Number 3, Carter Williams with the ball. Hands off to Frank. Around the horn we go. Met with resistance, almost tipped. And it's going to go off the arms and legs of Marshawn Williams out of bounds. So an unforced error there by the Tigers. Wolverines ball.
So coming in now is number 12 for the Tigers.
Yep, and it's Ammonium Donald.
And number 22 will take a seat as number 10, Nate Kennedy, will inbound the ball for the Wolverines. Gets it to Matt Flumer, back to Kennedy.
Kennedy off the Schweinsberg, left open. He thought about it. Goes closer to the hoop. Flumer fakes the shot, kind of does a spin around, and it's up and good.
4 points for Flumer.
What a good start by Flumer. He's coming into fruition this year. Great stuff. Pass tipped, and it's going to go actually off of the Beaver Falls Tigers. Number 12, Donald, out of bounds. So it'll go back to the Wolverines.
So Nate Kennedy to inbound, gets it to Cervic.
Pass up to Flumer. Oh,
And it's good. All 6 points go to Flumer. And a timeout by the Tigers.
And he was looking like a miniature Joseph Roth. You could tell he wanted to dunk that one.
30-second timeout by the Beaver Falls Tigers.
What a great start for the Wolverines. Number 11, the junior forward, 6'1", Matthew Flumer, playing like 6'6", Joseph Roth Jr. I guess that would be the third, at that point. But good start for the Wolverines. Like you said, Dakota, 6-0 run, all 6 for Matt Flumer. So a big one tonight. Both these teams in the running for that 3rd and 4th place seed, and that's what we expected so far. Dakota, it's gone to the script. Neshannock and Mohawk leading the charge. It's Neshannock 5-0, 12-1 overall. Mohawk, a little bit of a rough start there. They had a really good schedule, played Deer Lakes even. So they're sitting there finally back over the 500 mark. And then these two teams, Beaver Falls and Ellwood, round out the top 4 teams that will make playoffs. And they're just a couple weeks away from that.
So Beaver Falls to inbound the ball after that timeout. And a trap there.
Yep, good defense.
And a jump ball favoring the Wolverines.
So good stuff between Jackson Kerr and Chucky Schweinsberg just to force the action there, and it all works. Back to the Wolverines.
So Kennedy to inbound, gets it into Cervic.
Pass over to Schweinsberg. Here comes the screen through. Nate not open. Jackson this time he is. The layup just no good. Tipped around, taken by Kerr.
Gets the rebound.
Chucky to the hoop. The layup, it's up, no good, but fouled.
But he is fouled, so going to the line 4-2 is Chucky Schweinsberg. That foul's going to be on number 12 for the Tigers, his first, team's first.
I tell you what, Dakota, so far, I like what the Wolverines done on offense. They're going right to the hoop. They are not settling for shots.
So first shot by Schweinsberg is good, nothing but net.
So Chucky gets in on the scoring action.
Number 0 checking in for the Tigers.
Yep, and that's Amari Lewis.
And number 5 will take a seat.
So Marshawn Williams checks out. Second free throw here is in and out. Rebound will go to the Tigers, but it goes out of bounds.
To the Wolverines as Tigers kind of run into each other.
Yeah, that's
and
tough.
Force and out of bounds.
So again, unforced errors. That's the 3rd unforced error so far for the Tigers. So it looks like we have some hardware here. A bracelet, an armband there. It has to be taken off there for the Tigers real quick.
Kennedy to inbound, gets it into Kerr.
Yep, back up to Cervic at the point. Set play here for Kennedy. No good. Rebound goes to Chucky. Good rebound. Active hands for the Wolverines. Chucky will look to drive. He does. Quick pass over to Flumer. Unfortunately, through the wickets. He does get it.
He still gets it out to Schweinsberg.
Yep. Back over to Caleb Cervic. He'll look to drive. Kicks. Nate Kennedy. Now he'll drive. He'll kick. Flumer left open for 2.
And it's good for Flumer. That's his 8th point of the night.
Matthew Flumer. Have a day. And the trap is
and a foul.
Let him play through it. So foul against the Wolverines.
So that foul is going to be on number 22, Jackson Kerr, his first, team's second. Wholesale changes getting ready for the Wolverines.
Pass goes over here. Goes Sky Carter Williams. Shot is up and good, and the Beaver Falls Tigers finally get in the books. Carter Williams for 2. And they needed that. 9-2. Quick pass out of the outlet of the double team. Williams, it's up and it's good. Flumer, sorry. Matthew Flumer, 10 points. Already in double digits on the point column. Wow. You have to be here to see it and believe it. Shot for 3.
No good. Cervic kicks it out to Schweinsberg.
He's playing bigger than that 5'7" frame. Off to Chucky Schweinsberg. Quick off to Flumer. Back out to Schweinsberg. He'll look to drive. He does. Kick out left open curve for 3. Line drive. Nothing but net. What a start for the Wolverines.
And a timeout. Full timeout. Maybe. Maybe full timeout, Ellwood City.
See what they say.
Come on, Richie. What do we got?
All right, well, while we're trying to figure it out, this
30 seconds.
30-second timeout, you can check us out on our website, www.ecwolverines.com, Facebook, Twitter, X, Z, AB, whatever you want to call it.
Brad, be prepared because we got our wholesale changes. So we got
Perfect.
Keithan Jones, Tyler Smiley, Michael Cuevas, Dante Pierce, and Brandon Hendrickson.
Yep. So if you've been paying attention to the Wolverines, Brandon. If you've been paying attention to the JV team for the Wolverines, it is like a hockey line. First line, second line, that's all it is. 5 for 5. And it's great to see Cuevas out there. We know he had that ankle injury last week. Looking pretty good.
Stolen by Hendrickson, but a little too far for Jones as the ball goes out of bounds.
I like the idea, just a little bit outside. Full court pressure for the Wolverines.
Cuevas with the ball.
Yep, Michael Cuevas to the hoop. It's up and bends around, no good. Rebound Hendrickson. He'll kick out. Oh, man. Whew. Kept his foot.
Smiley with the ball now.
Woo! It was close. I thought he was okay.
So, carry.
Yeah, I thought he was okay, though. As long as the ball stays underneath the palm, that's a tough one, though, because it looks very awkward. So, Tigers take over here. They need something to go in their favor, even just a shot. Opportunity here, and there it
ball
goes.
Goes out of bounds.
Oh, number 10, Jason Frank, left wide open underneath the hoop, and he just misplays it. That's Wolverine ball.
Some kids playing with the ball in the stand, basically on the court.
Yep. So one of the kids here, one of the fans with the ball, you just got to be careful. You don't want that ball to go on the court. Keithan Jones now brings up the ball. Good defense here by the Tigers off to Hendrickson. Picks up his dribble. Jones, kick out there to Michael Cuevas for 3. It's good for 3. Michael Cuevas as he gets in the book, and it's 17-2 Dakota. Wow. Full court pressure here. Nice little fake there by Williams. Nice handle. He kept it. Number 2 now, Tayshawn Haskins. Off to.
And it's good.
Yep, to Frank
by
there.
Number 10.
And it's good. So his first 2 points of the game. Smiley, good defense there. Tipped out. It'll stay with the Wolverines, though. So Cuevas will inbounce here for the Wolverines. There's Hendrickson.
Gets it into Hendrickson.
And unfortunately he loses the ball here. Taken, pass up to number 2, and that's Haskins. Good defense by Dante Pierce. Now drive through the lane, no foul or anything. It's going to go off of the Tigers' shot.
Tigers, so
wow.
Ellwood City ball.
Okay. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul there. It was real close, but I think Keithan Jones may have gotten all ball.
Cuevas got to get the ball in, and he does to Smiley.
Tipped around.
It is tipped, and Dante Pierce ends up with it.
Yep, and he'll hold on to it here. Pass back to Smiley. Good reset by the Wolverines.
Real close to that timeline with that pass to Smiley.
And I like what the Tigers are doing. They're trying to speed up the Wolverines a little bit to the point where they can't play. Hendrickson puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to Dante Pierce. Put back, no good. Rebound again. This time he's fouled.
And fouled.
So some hard fouls here.
So
but Dante Pierce.
Foul is going to be on number 0 for the Tigers. His first, team second, which is 52.6 seconds remaining in this first quarter.
So Mari Lewis on that backside there, just over the top of Dante Pierce. First free throw. Looked good, just a little bit short, though, by Pierce. That keeps the score 17-4. What a great start to this one for the Wolverines. Second free throw. This time a little bit harder, and it's good. So Dante Pierce gets in on the action. It's now 18-4. Tigers get out of the press here, but a little bit too high for the tall guy,
tipped
Frank.
out of bounds.
Yep, and just like that, just 5-6 seconds off the board, back to the Wolverines.
And substitution here as number 5 comes back in for the Tigers.
So
And number
Williams.
2 will take a seat.
Tayshawn Haskins.
And Hendrickson gets it into Cuevas.
Cuevas, good resistance there, but he does get across the timeline. Defense there by Donald. Hand off to Smiley. Smiley will look to drive. He does. Now he picks up his dribble. Jones. And the Wolverines are just content to slow it down just the slightest bit. Smiley, backdoor cut. Over to Dante. Between two, he is fouled.
And he is fouled. So
like
that
that.
one's going to be on number 12, his second,
Yeah.
team's third, as Dante Pierce going to the line for 2.
Free throw, up, line drive is good. So Dante Pierce with his second point. It's now 19-4. I like what the head coach for their Beaver Falls Tigers was saying. Just keep your hands up if you please. Number 22, Raji Allen checks back in. Free throw a little too hard this time. Rebounded by Allen. Quick outlet here. Defense resistance by the Wolverines. Got to get across the timeline. They do. 15 seconds remaining. Nice dribble here by Carter Williams. Good defense by Hendrickson as well. And I think they're going to get a 5-second call. Yes, we are. Yeah. So they're going to give a 5-second call. I thought he moved the ball forward, but apparently not.
So Hendrickson to inbound.
We'll get it off to
Gets it
Dante.
to Pierce.
Pierce off to Jones. It's going to go through the wicket. It's going to be a quick steal. Nope, back to Dante. Smiley, I would say just hold the ball. Smiley off the front rim, no good.
So at the end of one, score 19-4 in favor of your Ellwood City Wolverines.
So good first quarter. Saw the Wolverines, what was it, 9-0, 8-0 at one point. And they continue the run, and they're up 15 on Beaver Falls Tigers. We'll take a timeout. Second quarter action next on Ellwood City Sports. All right, folks, welcome back here. Second quarter action about ready to get underway. And the Tigers will inbound the ball first here as they were outscored 19-4 in the first quarter. A trend that we have seen, Dakota, and with this JV team by the Wolverines. They get that one big quarter, and it makes a difference. Shot no good. Rebound's going to come all the way out to the three-point line, taken by Lewis. Lewis, unfortunately.
And a pushing foul?
Yep, we're going to get a pushing foul against the Wolverines.
On 21, Hendrickson. His first, team's first of the quarter.
Yep, and what that basically was, folks, was unfortunately you can put your hands on a person, but you just cannot push.
The Tigers with the ball now.
Back around the horn as we go. Williams off to Lewis. Lewis will look to drive. Split the defense. Nice block there by Hendrickson. He'll bring the ball up around the horn here. Nate Kennedy looking. Just figuring it out here. In the corner to Chucky. They thought about those threes, but they thought better about it.
So
Kennedy. Yep, Hendrickson to the hoop. Pass out to Chucky. Woo, man. Take that three, buddy. There it is. The three by Hendrickson. No good. Rebound goes to number 5, Marshawn Williams. Beaver Falls looking to push the ball here, as they should. Off to Carter for 3. Williams, no good. It's going to go out of bounds. Back to the Wolverines. Once again, there a little change there. Inbounds. The Wolverines.
Kerr gets it into Kennedy.
They'll bring the ball up.
Got to
for
get
Ellwood.
across the timeline, and he does.
Look to drive. He does backdoor, and I think we're going to get a reach.
And a foul.
Yeah. Is that on number 22, I believe?
You are correct, sir.
Hey. There's the first time for everything. Raji
His
Allen.
first, team's first of the quarter.
It's inbounding of the
Kennedy
Wolverines.
to inbound to Kerr. Out to Swinesburg, over to Hendrickson.
Set play there did not come avail just yet. Chucky will look to drive, split the defense. Ooh, he got away with that one. As the ball was moving around, he had to reset. Nate Kennedy now with the ball. Just back up to the point. Pass off to Jackson. Kerr looking for that backdoor cut. Gets the screen for Flumer. There's the cut by Flumer. He'll keep it. Nope.
And goes out of bounds.
Yep. So checking back in for the Tigers. One of the starters, number 45, Billy Davis, for 0, Amari Lewis. 5:09 mark here in the first half. Ball stolen by Kennedy. Layup, it's up, it's good. So Nate Kennedy gets in the books for 2, and all of a sudden it's 21-4. Wow. Ball tipped by Kerr, spun in.
Richie
taken by
right
Kennedy.
there.
Yep. To Chucky, he looks to drive. Back out to the point here to Kennedy. Just pulls it back out. Now we'll set it up. Hendrickson to drive, kick out. Chucky now drives. Kick out there to Kerr.
And goes out of bounds.
Yeah, a little sloppy pass there by Chucky.
So checking in for the Tigers.
Number 1, Cayman Harris. But guaranteed that Dakota Jackson Kerr would say, hey, listen, I got to have that. My bad. 4:37 here. Wolverines by a plenty. Pass, tip there, and it's going to be, ooh, wow. Chucky literally sat on the ball. Kid you not. Flumer looking for the block. No foul called. Rebound backside, tipped around once again. Now Chucky.
Swinesburg with the ball.
Not on the ball
Stolen.
this time. Jackson Kerr. We got a
everyone's going.
Yeah.
And Flumer ends up with the ball.
Flumer. Kennedy for 3. It's
And
good.
it's good by Kennedy.
Why not?
All right, everyone needs to slow down.
Yes.
You have too many bodies flying.
The bodies are meant to be standing up, not falling. Flumer with the play.
Flumer with the steal.
Kerr with the ball. Now tipped around. Now it's a it is a football scramble. Kerr. It's
and
up
it's
and
good.
Wow. Folks, if you're watching
And
this,
timeout Beaver Falls.
3:51 mark. Write it down. Mark it down.
Full
What a minute.
timeout by Beaver Falls.
What a weird and wacky play. I mean, you would never think anything else on this cold, blistery Friday, rainy day. Why not? Wow.
Yeah, so full timeout by Beaver Falls.
I think we'll take a timeout with them. 3:50 first half. Wolverines by a lot. All right, folks, welcome back. Hopefully you got a little breather as well after that one. 26-4, 3:50 mark here. Wolverines tip it out of bounds is Cervic as we had our whole line change. So flip the 5 once again. Crazy start to this one.
Jones, Cervic, Cuevas, Smiley, and Pierce.
Full court pressure, and yeah, you're going to get a push
Pierce
foul.
with the foul.
Yeah.
That will be his first, team's second of the quarter.
And that's a tough one there. He just came up with Frank and gave him a little too much hand. Oh, my. Michael Cuevas with active hands. Pass goes over to the far side. And that is number 1, Cayman Harris. Harris gets it across the line. I like this attack, but stolen there by Tyler Smiley.
And
we
he
got
is
a quick
fouled.
foul. Yeah. Quick foul, I think, on number 2.
Yes, number 2, that'll be his first, team's second of the quarter. So both teams with 2 fouls this quarter. Cuevas gets it in to Cervic.
Cervic will bring it across the timeline, pass out there in the corner, back up to the point. Cuevas left open for 3. It's good.
And it's good for 3.
His
Cuevas.
second 3. He's got 6 now in the books. Stolen there by
Cervic
Cervic.
with the
Jones
ball.
for 2. No foul.
And he is fouled.
Okay. Whew. Wow.
So much for our breather, Brad.
Yep.
That foul is also going to be on number 2. That's going to be his second, team's third now.
So the Tigers.
As Jones will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the Tigers got 3 players on the bench with fouls, and 2 of them with 2 from the bench line. Jones for 2. Bending no good. I'll keep the score by 25 here. Checking in is number 21, and that's Hunter Kreiser. So the entire bench now officially in, just like the Wolverines. Beaver Falls as well.
Second shot by Jones.
Shot is up. This time a little bit better.
And
It
it's
goes
good.
through. So Jones gets in on the board. His first points of the evening. Ooh, there's the timeline. That one should have been called. They let it slide. Taken there by Carter Williams. Takes a shot. Nice runner, but just a little bit short. Rebound goes to Cervic. All 5-7 of them. Cervic bringing up the ball. Met with resistance here. He's going to get out of the double team quickly. Good move. Smiley off the Cuevas. Left open. Why not? Take that 3. It's been hitting. Smiley, backdoor cut. Back out to Jones. Jones up to the point. Reset. He'll cut back to the middle. Ooh.
And a foul.
I don't like that one. Don't like that one. But they're going to call a reach-in foul on number 1.
Yep. So fouls on number 1. His first, team's 4th.
So back to the Wolverines here inbounding. 2:44 mark. Off to Dante Pierce. Around the horn. Smiley. He'll cut. Left open. Up to the hoop. It's no good. Rebounds will be taken there by Frank. Frank outlets the Kreiser. Now off to Williams. But Beaver Falls looking for something here. I don't want to jinx it. They have not gotten a point in this second quarter. Still no point. Rebound goes to Cervic. Cervic will try to split the defense. He does. Off to Jones. Jones, the layup. It's up. A little too hard. Rebound. Pierce puts it back up, and he is fouled.
So that's going to be the 5th foul.
Yeah.
As Ellwood City's in the bonus with 2:16 remaining in the second half, and that's going to be the second foul on number 1.
Okay. So, again, 3 players now on the bench with 2 fouls from the bench line. Pierce, first one's good. So he's 3 for 3 so far on the free throw line.
And number 5 checking in for the Tigers. So number 2 will take a seat.
Second free throw from Pierce. It's up.
And it's
Line
good.
drive, good.
4 for 4.
Why not? Just been one of those nights so far in his first half where everything's falling for the Wolverines.
As they are 32-4.
I did not imagine that. I expected some good defensive pressure, full court pressure, but this is something else.
Kicked out by Cervic.
Yeah, speaking of the devil, he puts it up. It's good.
And it's good.
All right. Defense for offense there by Caleb Cervic. He gets in the action. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different Wolverines with some points tonight. Good resistance here. Pass goes over to number 5, Marshawn Williams. He looks to drive. He will. He's met with resistance. Turnaround shot off the rim. No good. Rebound Cervic. Minute 35, and the Tigers still without a point in this quarter. Smiley backdoor. Back out the Cuevas. I like that move. Sets him up again. Drives. Out to the point. Woo! Nice pass to Cervic. Cervic, backdoor cut. Layup off the board. No good. Rebounds can be taken by Frank.
And a foul.
Yep, and I like that. Over the back foul there. A little bit of a push. I like that call.
That one's going to be on number 23. Who's our 23?
Jones.
His first. Team's 3rd now.
once again, Tigers looking for something here. Just over a minute remaining first half. Williams with the ball. Backdoor off there to Kreiser. Kreiser, he's going to lose it, but he does maintain it. Gets the ball back. Up to the point. Drive there by Harris. Nobody's right now for the Tigers looking for a shot. Everybody's just moving the ball, not really moving at all, period. Kreiser for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Jones, 48 seconds. Jones with the ball. He'll slow it down to Cervic. Cervic says, nope, we're moving. Out to Cuevas. Back to Jones. Backdoor cut. It's up, and it's good!
Rattles the rim and goes in.
Keithan Jones, his third point of the evening. Wow. Did not expect this. Dakota 36-4. Under 30.
Can I say it, or does it wait till the second half?
It's got to, I would say, let's save it for the second half.
Got it.
Just to make it more. Oh, Cervic, 5'7", blocked it. Fortunately,
and
the ball goes
out of bounds off of Jones.
Yep, but still, great defense by the Wolverines. Wow. He may be 5'7", but he plays like 5'11". It's not even close. 12 seconds, inbounding the Tigers. Screen there for Williams. Williams will look to drive, met by Dante Pierce. Pass there, stolen, tipped, taken by Pierce. 2 seconds, 1 second, he got to put it up. It falls!
And it's in, and the bucket counts.
Wow, Dante Pierce finishes the first half with 6 points. The bucket counts. Holy
Wolverines
smokes.
up 38-4.
Wow.
At halftime.
You don't even want to know. Go ahead, Dakota. You're going to type it in. Tell me what the points are. Wow.
So, 19. So that would be another 19.
Yep.
So,
And the other one's,
outscored
no offense, it's
19
easy.
to 0 in
Wow.
this second quarter. I
am speechless. That's a clinic for defense there by the Wolverines. It's halftime, folks, 38-4, 19-0 run after a 19-4 run to start this one. We'll take a timeout. 10 minutes are up on the board. We'll head to the third quarter after a little bit of a break. It's halftime. Wolverines by a lot. All right, folks, welcome back into Lincoln High School gym here where it's dry, not like outside. A nice 38 degrees, not to rain on anybody's parade, but the theme tonight is beach night. If you're down and dreary outside, well, come on into Lincoln High School big gym. We've got some second half action. Dakota, do you want to say it?
Mercy me. Wolverines up 38-4, so that means mercy rule is in effect. Clock will not stop. unless there is a timeout or after 10 seconds of the foul.
Or we don't do a mercy roll in JV, but I hope we do. Shot by Flumer. Started off the Wolverines with 10 big points in that first half. He carried the load. Shot by Cervic, a little too far, no good. It's going to go out of bounds.
And tipped out of bounds,
Yep.
so it's going to stay with the Wolverines.
And we do have a running clock, so that is confirmed.
Oh, I didn't know it was possible that
I didn't know if they, well, time-wise, I didn't know if they were going to do it. Nice look there to Cervic, no good, a little too hard off the board there. Rebound goes to Frank. A little side note here, my apologies. Number 12 is a Monty McDonald. Unfortunately, it was written too close in the book. So Monty McDonald. Shot no good. Rebound. Cervic outlet to Smiley. He's left open. Here comes McDonald with the block. Oh!
And
Oh!
Smiley is fouled.
I thought they were going to let that one go. Oh.
So that foul is going to be on number 12, his third,
Yeah.
team's first,
So
even
Monty
though
McDonald.
it says 6 on the board.
Yeah, you're right. Shot, line drive is good by Smiley.
There
So
we
he
go.
gets in on the action. So that is, let me make sure, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's the 9th different Wolverine in the books. Second one is good. 2 points for Smiley. You play 10, so who are we missing here? Hendrickson. All we need is Brandon Hendrickson. We got all 10 in the books. Pass out there. Met with Cervic. Williams, he's going to be fouled. That's a good call.
Foul.
Yeah, it was on the floor.
So
Let's see who
that
the foul's
foul
on.
is going to be on number 15, Cervic, his first, team's first, as number 5 checks in for the Tigers.
So Marshawn Williams back in. Replaces Carter Williams. Inbounding are the Tigers. Coming through the screens. There is Marshawn Williams. Back to the close side. Amari Lewis. Lewis will drive to the hoop. He puts up the shot. No foul called. Rebound goes to Frank. Up and over. No good again. Man, the Tigers cannot buy a
Ball
basket.
tipped out of bounds by the Tigers, so Wolverine ball. As Kennedy to inbound. Gets it to Smiley.
Smiley slows it down just the slightest bit. Off the Cervic. Gets across the timeline here. No reset. Cervic drives, gets a screen. Nice little backdoor cut, but good defense there. Wolverines kind of getting a little pushy match. He'll go back to the Tigers. Lewis with the ball, gets a screen from Frank. Ben McDonald. Lewis to the hoop. Oh, he got away with it. And the bucket is good. So a nice bucket there for Amari Lewis.
Their
Dakota,
first
that's
score in
what,
11 minutes?
7 plus 3, 10, and then it was a little bit. Yeah, you're right. It was a little bit. It was a minute into the first quarter, so a solid 11 minutes game time, real time, almost a half hour.
So Kennedy now gets it out to Flumer.
Smiley now. Jackson Kerr spotting up underneath the hoop. They'll reset though. Kennedy off the Cervic, just looking to run your sets here, keep the clock rolling. Off the Smiley. Off the Flumer. Flumer. Backdoor cut. Nice move to the hoop. Oh, Jackson
No
Kerr
good,
with the
but
rebound.
Kerr with the
Put
rebound.
back. No good. Rebound's going to be tipped, taken there by Kreiser.
Cervic
taken
gets
by
it.
Cervic. Cervic, 4-on-1.
And he goes out of bounds. Now Tiger ball. As we got wholesale changes. Let's see, Jones, Cuevas, Hendrickson, and Pierce coming in.
Yep, so a 5-for-5 change here, hockey line change. I like what Cervic there did there. That was funny. We'll give him credit, though. Great hustle to try to keep that one alive. Tigers with the ball here. Nice dribble by Carter Williams. Off to Lewis. He's got the one lone basket here so far since the first quarter. Backdoor cut. McDonald out to the point. Nope. Sorry, in the corner. Williams, runner, it's something good. So, hey, something good there for the Tigers. Back-to-back possessions, basically, with a bucket. They cut the lead down to 32.
Kennedy gets it to Hendrickson.
Back
Out
over to
Jones.
Jones. There it is, backdoor's Cope. Oh! Rebound back to Hendrickson. Back around the horn here. Cuevas for three. Line drive short. Rebounds will be tipped. Taken by Kennedy. Setting up in the corner is Hendrickson and Jones. Kennedy will bring it back out and reset off to Cuevas. Michael tipped around. Ooh, stayed in bounce. Hendrickson. Oh, one went zig, one went zag, and it'll go back to the Tigers.
That was impressive keeping that in bounds.
Yeah,
by
I would say.
Hendrickson.
I did not expect that one at all. So Tigers ball here, minute 43 remaining, third quarter. Tigers outscoring Wolverines 4-2. Cut by Carter Williams to the hoop. Kick out. Nope, it's going to be tipped off the leg of Henderson. He'll keep it here. Please take it. Oh, darn. Just take it, bud. Stolen there. And I think he's going to get a reaching foul. Yeah. So that one will be on Hendrickson, his second.
His second, team second.
So the ball will go back to the Tigers. Minute remaining here, third quarter action. Backdoor, nice little drive there. Kick back out. Spin move by McDonald. I like the move, just no finish. Rebound goes to Kenny, and McDonald is hurt. And he fell awkwardly on the court there. Trainer's coming out to help him here. He gets up quickly, but I have a feeling he rolled up on that ankle, and he is not putting weight on it. It was a little bit of an awkward fall there, and I think it's lower ankle because I think he just tweaked his ankle there a little bit. We'll see what he does, but he went to the bench there. They're going to get some help here from both trainers for both
Number
teams.
22 checked in for him.
And that is Raji Allen. So 51 seconds remaining. Tigers ball here. That'll set up full court pressure as well for the Wolverines. In the meantime, inbounds. Shot there for three is good. Nice move, and he caught me off guard as well. That's a three by Billy Davis for three. 40-11 now. Reach-in foul.
And a foul.
Yep.
On number 3. That's going to be his first, team's second.
So 2 fouls apiece here. And fouls, not really much trouble other than Monty McDonald is the one, unfortunately, with the injury. Back to Dante Pierce. Somehow he was able to handle it. Fortunately, just a short little pass here, and now it's going to be a scrum to get this one. Back off there to Frank. He's met with resistance. Now Tayshawn Haskins behind the back door cut. Off into the corner. Carter Williams thought about the three. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Got to get it up, bud. He does. Ooh, not a half bad shot for being turned sideways. At the end of 3, though, it is 40-11 in favor of the Wolverines. Although, give credit to the Tigers. They outscored the Wolverines 7-2. So we'll take a timeout here at 6:50. Fourth quarter action coming next, followed by warm-up for Varsity, and at the bottom of the hour, 7:30 Varsity matchup. Stay with us, folks. Fourth quarter action next. All right, folks, welcome back here to Lincoln High School Big Gym. As we are about ready to start the fourth quarter, rolling clock with the mercy roll in effect. Shot there, up and good. So a couple baskets here recently. That one was by number 3, Carter Williams. He's got 6.
Cervic gets it to Flumer, to Kerr, and it's good.
All right, so Jackson Kerr gets back into the point action here for 2. He now has, I believe, 7. Good defense here by the Wolverines. Shot for 3. Line drive, no good. Rebound,
Kerr
Jackson
with the
Kerr.
rebound.
Rolling clock. Oop, Kerr unfortunately just mishandled the ball. He does
And
get it back.
a jump ball favoring the Wolverines.
Yep.
Richie kind of quick on that call for the jump ball.
McDonald did just get up and put pressure on that ankle, so he looks okay. And he'll sit now a little bit closer up the bench line.
Smiley gets it into Kerr.
Splits the defense. Why not? Go to the hoop. Back out to the point here. Smiley with the ball. With some resistance. No reset. Goes into no man's land. That's a little bit tough. Back out to Flumer. Flumer, oh my. Putting the handles on. Back out to Smiley. No reset. Quick pass of Dante and one. Oh no. But
So
it does
going
get
to the
fouled.
line for 2 is Pierce. That foul's going to be on 45. His first, team's first of the quarter.
So to the line for 2, Dante Pierce. First free throw. Oh, halfway down, in and out.
4 for 5.
Yep. Still really good. I give credit to Dante coming in, 6th or 7th game of the season coming through and
And second shot good, making it 5 for 6.
making a difference so far with this JV team. Haskins off to the deep 3. Billy Davis, no good. Rebound goes to Kurt. A pass over to Cervic as they'll slow things down here the slightest bit. Off to Smiley. Just over 5 minutes remaining, fourth quarter action. He'll get pushed from behind. No call. I think he kind of fell as well. Flumer. Why
And it's
not?
good.
Woohoo! Wow. Matthew Flumer now with 12 points. Wow. If you're Flumer, you gotta be like smiling from ear to ear. Pass tip
Smiling
taken by
with the-
Pierce. Pierce, nice little dribble there. Passes off. And we'll reset once again. Good defense for the Wolverines. Quickly over to Flumer. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, he looks over to the bench.
And off of the Tigers. So going to stay with the Wolverines as we got wholesale changes for the Tigers here as 22, 12, 21, 5, and 0. Come in.
I think Coach Ricky Roth even had to laugh at that one contrived by Flumer. Don't tell me again. Don't do it. Don't
For
do
3,
it. Oh.
no good. And a foul on Pierce. That'll be his second. His second, team's first.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
Wholesale changes getting ready for the Wolverines here.
McDonald checked back in, so we're glad to see that. Ankle looks okay. Shot from deep 3. Bank is open. It's good. Number 5, Marshawn Williams. And give credit to the Tigers putting some points up here in the second half. Off to Flumer. Thought about it. Gets a little bit closer to the bread and butter place. Cervic. Now he drives. Back over to Flumer. There you go with the runner. It falls! Wow!
All right. 30-second timeout, Ellwood City.
That's a match made in heaven right there. 2-point bucket there by Matt Flumer, and that one sat there. It was saying, you know what?
Yeah.
Is Thad here yet? Is Thad here yet? No, yes, no, maybe. I don't know, and it falls for 2. 47-16 in favor of the Wolverines. Tell you what, Dakota, I know, yes, they keep track of books. They keep track of points. These do not count towards varsity level. But have you not been entertained the past couple of weeks? This team, this JV
has
team
been real good for
has
us.
been something else. If you have not checked in at 6 o'clock, folks, please do. The next time we're live, please check
Or
it at
just
6.
watch our broadcast.
Or just rewatch the replays. Why not? Yeah. Some crazy stuff for the Wolverines. Tigers ball here, 3 minutes and some change remaining. Drive to the hoop by McDonald. Oh, man, and that ankle's going to get even worse. Oh, that hurts.
He's holding his back more than anything on that one.
He got rolled up on the back. That is tough.
So that foul's going to be on 23, Jones, his second, team second.
So McDonald's going to get checked once again. That's been the theme for the Tigers. They have been just pounced on, unfortunately, in this one.
Number 45 checked in for the Tigers.
He'll look to shoot that three, and why not? It's open, a little bit short rebound, Kennedy. Kennedy met by Billy Davis. Now off there to Cervic. Cervic with the ball here. Back over to Kennedy. 2:20 and some change here. They'll reset.
Jones now with the ball.
Yep, nice little pass. There it is.
And it's good. All
there
10 Wolverines now in the books with scores.
That's how you do it, folks. 49-16. Backdoor cut now on the court. Man, right now at this point, I would not be diving on the court. I'd be like, listen, let this one play out. Ooh.
So Flumer checks in for Cervic.
So good stuff by Cervic and Flumer.
And number 1 checking in for the Tigers as number 0 take a seat.
We'll have to look at our records for JV-wise, but I think Flumer sitting there with a career high, 14 points. Flumer, defense, and he knew what was coming. Billy Davis has shot that three and he's made a couple. Runner's no good. Rebound, Keithan Jones. Jones will bring the ball up here. Minute 18 remaining. Up to Kennedy. The blow through. It's up and it's good.
And it's good.
Nate Kennedy for 2. Give the assist to Keithan Jones. Looking head up. It's 51-16, and nobody is here for the Tigers inbound. That was a 29, 30-foot pass there to get it inbounds.
Lucky he didn't get a call.
Yep. Oh, nice Euro step. It's up and it's good. Nice move there by number 5, Marshawn Williams. That's his 5th point.
Under a minute now as Kennedy brings the ball up.
Kennedy here. Drives. Nice pass off to Flumer. Add it to it, boys. That's
Makes
16.
it 16 points for Flumer tonight.
Great stuff from Flumer.
36 seconds.
Kick out here to Kreiser. Woo! Where is that going? I couldn't follow that one. Taken there. Backdoor cut there by Marshawn Williams. Kreiser, runner, deflected out of bounds by Kennedy. 20 seconds remaining, rolling clock. Let's see if the Tigers get one more shot at it.
Make it 11 seconds now.
Shot for 3, Billy Davis, bank, no good. Rebound, Hendrickson, he's going to be fouled.
Foul.
And that should close the book here, folks.
That foul was on number 21, his first, and that's the game.
So
Wolverines win 53-18.
Yeah, the Wolverines finish on a good run there at the end. They outscored the Tigers 13-7 in the quarter. But overall, what a game from the Wolverines. 19-4 first quarter, a 19-0 run there second quarter. You're rolling into the second half with a 38-4 lead. Something that you and I would not have imagined, but wow. Kudos, and an MVP kudos here to number 11, the junior forward, 6'1", Matthew Flumer, finishes the game with 16 points. Don't want to rub it in, but the Tigers only scored 18. Flumer, he did something else. And give credit across the board. All 10 players for the Wolverines had points tonight. We saw some threes, saw some really good layups. In the end, Wolverines' full court pressure defense made the difference. So they put 20 minutes up on the board. It's 7:01. That means it's time for me to shut up and take a little bit of a break. We'll have varsity action here, bottom of the hour, 7:30. It's Beaver Falls Varsity versus Ellwood City Wolverines. Stay with us, folks, here on Ellwood City Sports.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you tonight from Lincoln High School Big Gym, Ellwood City, Pennsylvania, as tonight our Ellwood City Wolverines are hosting neighbor Beaver Falls Tigers. Great night for basketball, folks. Hey, if you're going to be out and about tonight, I just got here myself. Proceed with caution.
Yes.
It's going to get a little nasty. There was a wreck out there on 288 above the junkyard up there at DeWitt's. So, folks, if you're traveling and listening, proceed with caution. But we got a nice crowd here tonight. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst. Dakota Marshall running the camera as we're just moments away here from the Star Spangled Banner. Brad, we'll go to the Star Spangled Banner.
Yep.
There was our Star Spangled Banner, and now we're just moments away from the starting lineup of tonight's game.
Yep. For the visiting Beaver Falls Tigers, they come into play 3-7, but 3-2 in section play. We're right above the Wolverines. This is the battle for third and fourth place on the evening. First up for the Tigers will be the freshman, number 23, Jameer Paparella. Sophomore, number 4, 24. That is Braylon Pitts. Senior guard. Number 2, Denari Harris. Senior guard. Number 3, Detalion Buford. And finally, number 4, senior guard, Marshall Clearsea.
So as always, Beaver Falls, they'll have always a good sports program down there. Their girls team took care of our girls team last night, beating them by 7. Now we have the starting lineup for the Ellwood City Wolverines. Number 12 getting a start tonight, junior, 6'1", 34 points on the year. Number 12, Willie Nardone. He's a junior. He stands at 6 foot, 73 points on the year. He's number 5, Chris Smiley. Number 2, he's a senior, standing at 6'1", 216 points in his career, 68 on the season, Mr. Nate Williams. Next we have number 20. He's a senior, 5'11", 207 points, 116 this year, and a whole bunch of assists. Number 20, Colton Kreiser, and number 35, 6'5" senior, 1,703 points in his illustrious high school career, Mr. Joseph Roth. Wolverines come in with a record of 6-6, 2-2 in conference play. Head coach Dan Bradley, first-year coach that is, and assisted by Ricky Roth.
A little side note on that 1703, that officially puts Joseph Roth 12th in Lawrence County scoring. He has a chance if he just needs 6 points to drop into the 11th spot.
There we go. Could see him in the top 10 here in the next game or two without too much trouble. And he's a real talent. And, hey, we got some names that we see on the football field and on the basketball court coming in here for Beaver Falls. Beaver Falls cheerleaders here in full force. A nice adult crowd. So Wolverines get possession with the tip-off. And here comes Joseph Roth, brings it over the timeline. Tries to go down the lane. Met some resistance there. Kicks it out to Willie Nardone. Nardone out to Smiley. Smiley driving. Goes to go up and was tipped away. Williams got it. Picked it up, put it back out to the point to Colton Kreiser. Kreiser kicks it out to Williams for 3. It looks short, and it is. Rebound there by number 4, Clarissy. Clarissy up the court he comes.
Nice
That's
look.
Buford with the ball. He puts it up. That was number 24.
Yep.
Braylon Pitts, the sophomore, gets the first points of the game. Here comes Colton Kreiser. Up the court, guarded there by Harris. The aggressive play you would expect to see from a Beaver Falls coach team. Now Roth underneath there, does a little move. Pinorana puts it up, uses the glass, gets it, and puts it in is Joseph Roth.
I think for the Beaver Falls Tigers, if they come out scoring plenty, I think they can get ahead of the Wolverines, make this a game. For the Wolverines, play through your guy, Joseph Roth.
Exactly.
We'll see what the three-point line can do for both these teams. Not the best shooters, but they do not hold back.
Buford down the lane, off a leg. Coming the other way is Chris Smiley. Wants to put it up for Chris. It gets nice defense there by Denary Harris. Coming the other way is number 3. Puts it up off the rim. Does not go. Shot attempt was by Buford. And Roth went for the rebound. I think Roth's giving Smiley a little look right there. Hey, bud, feed me the rock. Kicks it out there to Clarissy. Now out to Paparella. Into the hands of Buford. 3-point by Buford. Back of the rim does not go. Williams with the rebound into the hands of Joseph Roth. Up the court to Chris Smiley. Fakes a 3, goes down that baseline, lays it up and in. Made it look easy for junior Chris Smiley. A little bit of a breath here. 4-2 in favor of our Wolverines. Here comes Buford. Going to drive, wants to do it all by himself, puts it up high off the glass.
Wow.
Pretty, puts it in. And the Wolverines need to put a stop to that right now as Buford made that look easy coming down the lane. Now, Willie Nardone on the wing, out to Williams, over to Kreiser. Feeds it down low to Roth. Huge size advantage here, does a spin move, uses the glass, does it from the left side this time. He's got 4 of the Wolverines' 6 points. So now Harris brings it up. Harris, not real tall, but fast.
Yes. Same thing with Buford. Buford's got a little bit more length, but
Yep.
he can quickly cut to the hoop.
We've seen him play basketball before and does it pretty well.
Ooh.
Puts it up, does not get it to go. Joseph Roth with the rebound. Head up. Steam. Oh, what a pass to Nardone. Puts it, does not go. But Roth with the in-the-air rebound brings it home. And that was almost like a no-look pass from Roth. He had Nardone streaking down that left side, found him, and was able to get the rebound and bring it home. Now Buford, he's not afraid to drive.
No, he
That's
is
pretty
not.
obvious here in the early goings of this contest.
That's a shooter. Mulroy.
Front of the rim
Sorry,
does not
Clarissy.
go.
My apologies.
For Clarissy.
Yep, my apologies. It'll stay with the Tigers. Wolverines touching out of bounds there. I believe that was Williams on the baseline there. Tigers inbounding.
High arching throw gets it in the hands of Buford. He just gets that ball and punches it in. That time it's way short. They're letting them play, Brad. There's
Yes, they are.
some games would be some fouls by now, but that time,
On cue.
as I say that,
On cue.
the first foul of the game comes at the 4:21 mark, and that is on number 4, Clarissy, the senior, his first, team's first. Inbounding is Kreiser. Hands to Nardone, top of the key, out to Williams. Underneath, cleared out the lane there. Turnaround jumper. And right now, Beaver Falls just don't have an answer for the 6'5" frame of Joseph Roth, and they're going to need a timeout to talk about it to figure out how to stop. Joe's got 8 of the 10 points, and they've all been within 4 feet of the rim. 30-second timeout here You know, put the standings up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We can put those standings up. So there's standings right now as we stand, folks, through basically 5 games. This will be the 6th game. The Wolverines were off on the Tuesday that they usually play because, well, as you can tell, there's 7 odd teams, so one team has to sit out one of those weeks, and that's this week for Ellwood. They got a nice little break, a full week break there to prepare for the Beaver Falls Tigers. Neshannock 12-1, great record, 5-0. Give credit to Mohawk. They started a little bit rough. They had a tough schedule. A Deer Lakes team that won a championship last year. Football team went pretty far. They've been collecting 4-0. It's 4 straight wins, sitting there in 2nd place.
Pretty nice to have that 4-0 run when it's 4 section games.
Oh, yes. That's the time. That's how you start
and I tell you what, I think
season.
These good teams have figured that out. I was talking to a coach of another team, and he's like, yeah, we load up that schedule because we want to be ready for the playoffs because we think we got a playoff team, so we want to play them playoff caliber teams early on to let the, in that situation, girls know what they're getting up against. Here's Harris, kicks it out there to Pepperella, back out to Harris. Buford with the ball. Buford feeds the rock down to Pitts, kicks it out there to Clarissi. A lot like a motion type offense here. The Wolverines, I'll call it like a 3-2 defense. Now they're into a 2-3. As Buford drives, puts it up. It's hard off the backboard. Doesn't get it to go. Roth with another rebound. There's Kreitzer. Wants to drive this time. And stolen there by Harris. Free bucket, and he gets it. And it goes. As Beaver Falls just keeps hanging around, only down by 4. Joseph Roth down that baseline, makes him work. Reverse layup, does not go. He falls to the ground. We'll give Pitts the rebound. And now it's Buford. He gets that ball and he's driving. They got to know that's happening. Turnaround jumper there, in and out of the rim by Pitts, does not go. That's a shot Beaver Falls is going to want to make to keep in this game.
And it's there because Roth is kind of guarding 3 individuals underneath the hoop there. It is there.
Well, I don't mind them. With Buford driving every time, they're collapsing on him. Somebody is going to be open.
Absolutely.
Williams goes to the line, goes
move.
to shoot, and he's going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
We haven't seen that much from Williams this year, but we like to see that catch in the rhythm and say, you know what, let me put my head down, going to the hoop.
Fouls on number 24, his first, team second.
So Pitts gets on the rebound or the foul board with 1 as Williams will shoot 2. First shot by Williams off the back of the rim, just a bit too hard. Second shot forthcoming. Again, and I think he went over the line, did Williams when he made that shot. And I didn't get the officials' names. Did you get it, Brad?
I did not, unfortunately.
So 2 of the 3 are 2 that we don't see that often.
Yep, I know Kerr's out there for sure.
Yeah, Kerr's out there. We know him. Trying a little trap game there by the Wolverines. I like it. There it is this time. Oh, pretty pass down underneath. Could not finish, though. And Pitts gets that rebound, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. So the foul is on number 12, Willie Nardone, his first, team's first, with 2:14 remaining. Only 3 fouls in the first close to 6 minutes of this first period of play. Pitt's first shot, hard off the backboard. So Chris Smiley's going to check out, and senior Ryan Whitmire will check in. Second shot. Nice rotation on that ball, and said it was last touched by Beaver Falls. So Wolverines getting Beaver Falls now, full court press. Haven't seen that much yet in today's game. Nardone gets it across the timeline. He wants to dribble. Oh, throws it out there. Quick hustle by Kreiser, keeps it alive. Williams fakes the 3, goes down the lane, puts it up, and pretty. Nate Williams making things happen. And I think that's what the Wolverines are going to need to do, because that time, two Beaver Falls collapsed on Joseph Roth and gave Nate that little window. High off the glass, does not go for Harris. Coming the other way, Joseph Roth puts it up and count it. Down the lane it goes. He's got 10 in this first period of play with 1:30 remaining. Wolverines at about a 4-0 run here. Down the lane that time, goes underneath, puts it up, high off the glass, doesn't go, and that is going to be last touched by Pitts, as Pitts and Roth were going at it, and he touched it last. Braden Mulroy checks in for Beaver Falls as Clarissy sits down. Inbound, oh my. And that has to drive coaches nuts, and Buford got called with the foul there.
His first, team's third.
That might be a little,
That's tough because that's about 85 to 90
yeah,
feet
and
away
I think
from the hoop.
if you're Beaver Falls, you maybe don't like that call.
Yep.
So here comes Roth, gets it in, behind the back dribble, takes it all the way up. He's going to drive down, finds Kreiser, and no, over and back, nope. Buford touched it all over the place. Somebody pick it up, and they do. It's Mulroy off the bench. 2 quick points for Braden Mulroy. 52 seconds. Oh, my goodness. His body's falling all over the place. As Harris went after it. A little slow to get up. Little hitch in his giddy up. Waves to the coach. Just said, no, coach, I'm staying in. All of a sudden, Beaver Falls got very physical.
We saw it in the JV game a little bit as well.
So here comes Kreiser. Up the court, gets a pick from Roth. Kreiser down the lane, puts the floater up. Kiss the glass, it's good. Boy, the inside game, no matter what Wolverine it is working here tonight, doubling up Beaver Falls right now, 16-8.
And that's the difference right now. Shots falling for the Wolverines, shots underneath the hoop for the Tigers. So far, not falling.
We've not really seen that many turnovers
No.
to speak of by either team. Well played that way. Buford now with 14 seconds into the hands of Harris. Harris, believed 9 seconds. He wants to drive. Goes around. Willie Nardone puts it up, and off the back of the rim does not go. Nardone gets the rebound up to Williams, and he's got, puts it up, and just a little bit short. He knew the clock was about to strike 0, and so at the end of 1, it's 16-8 in favor of the Wolverines. Folks, here you have our Ellwood City cheerleaders. As always, a nice job by our Ellwood City cheerleaders. So in that first period of play, Joseph Ross sits there with 10 points and 2 points by Williams and Kreiser, and Smiley had a bucket in there as well. Evenly spread out, 4 players with a bucket apiece for the Beaver Falls Tigers.
And that's been the theme of the night for the Wolverines, as it's not only beach night for the student section, but more importantly, in that JV game, that 53-18 win by the Wolverines, all 10 players scored for the Wolverines, and hopefully
awesome.
That theme continues, because the score is 16-8 in favor of the Wolverines. That can quickly change what we saw just last night.
Power of the 3.
Yep. So Beaver Falls will start with the ball here, second quarter. Underway here with an 8-point lead for the Wolverines. Mulroy stayed in for that first substitution, as well as Widmeyer. Double zeros out on the court for both teams.
Nice steal there by Williams. Straightforward pass to Kreiser. He looks, got Aaron Lake who checked in. Off the back of the rim, doesn't go, but Roth there for the offensive rebound and the put back. So Aaron Lake had checked in for Willie Nardone. So now into the hands of Harris. Gets it to Buford, fakes the handoff to Harris, but Buford keeps the ball into the hands of the big guy, Pitts. Pitts drives, bounces in there, and said he traveled on that pivot, traveled just a little bit.
I thought he was okay, but all it takes is that foot to just shift, just move, and it's travel.
Well, he was in there trying to get physical, had the elbow going against Joseph Roth, and
I like that. Instead of calling any foul or anything, let's just play it safe here. And
out to Williams in that far wing, back out to Kreiser. Kreiser looks, back out to Williams, underneath the baseline to Lake, puts it up, and da-da-da, 6:57 mark, write it down, folks. Nice play, Aaron Lake to Joseph Roth. He's got 14. He now will be number 11 in the all-time scoring for Lawrence County. And the season is not over. Fadeaway shot there. Windmeyer with the rebound. Gets it up to Joseph Roth.
Oh, boy.
Got one man underneath there. Puts it up and count it. It's good. And Mulroy saved us from getting a slam dunk on that when he hurried back for. But not much he can do. Giving up about 7 inches, Joseph Roth. 22-8. Wolverines on about a 12-2 run. So back out there to Pitts, drives down. Mulroy trying to do the fadeaway turnaround, doesn't go.
Oh my. Oh.
And Lake almost tipped it. Give it to Paparella. Now they gave it to Pitts.
Yep.
I wasn't sure who it was. Kreiser. Quick pass there that time, but stolen there by Harris. Harris coming the other way. Now, right into the breadbasket of Kreiser. He's coming the other way, head up, dribbling, looks underneath the Lake. He wanted to pass it, and ill-advised pass there, stolen there by Mulroy, coming the other way. Gets the charge!
Wow.
Oh, baby! Wow. And Williams set it up perfectly to draw that charge as Harris had a full head of steam down the court. And big play there by the senior, Nate Williams. They called off the full court press on this one right now.
Yeah.
The head coach from Beaver Falls pleading his case to the official.
And right now, I was just going to say, okay, there's 4, there's 5. Okay, so Harris stays in, that's 5.
Swinesburg and Nardone checked in for the
good
Wolverines.
Yep. And I'm going to add to that call there, Dakota. Wolverines look like the bigger team, as I just said that. The length right now for Ellwood City could play a factor. Look at it. Beaver Falls went short because of a couple breathers there. But Buford's still out there.
Yep.
So.
And Pitts, he's pretty tall, pretty big guy out there as well. Underneath to Roth, out to Nardone, who came off that bench for 3. Does not go. Lake with the rebound underneath to Joseph Roth. He's all trapped there. Lake put back, does not go. Had to rebound, and they're going to say last touch by Lake. And Beaver Falls will take over possession. I tell you what, right now Pitts is just being physical there. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm complimenting him. He's not backing down to Joseph Roth, but Joseph's still sitting there with 16 points. Tried to bounce pass, and I like what Harris was wanting to do there. He faked the 3, drawed everyone in, bounce pass, but the receiver of the ball was not looking. Chris Smiley now going to check back in.
For
I think Kreiser's going to be looked at here a little bit.
Yes, I missed that. Not sure what happened.
Yeah, I think he got smacked in the face area.
Yeah, he's kind of holding his nose maybe a little bit.
Looks
underneath
okay.
to Roth, underneath the Lake, puts
he
it
took
up.
too many steps. He took too many steps. Yep. Come on.
So Windmeyer going to check in for Lake.
It's kind of back and forth sloppy play by both teams.
Yeah, the last 2.5 minutes here
Not
have
pretty.
just been, we've been stuck on this score, 22-10. Kicks it out there, Mulroy, deep 3 by number 2, and he drains it. Harris, you want to stop sloppy play, just make a 3-pointer, and Harris answered there. Beaver Falls cuts it to 9. Deep 3 by Smiley, does not go. A nice punch out there by Willie Nardone. All the way across, Nardone Now back out to Smiley. Chucky Swinesburg goes underneath to senior bounce pass.
I like the movement.
Swinesburg. Yep, almost like a triangle type thing going on here. I thought he had it, did not get it. And a good hustle there by Swinesburg, but the hustle got him a foul as Harris and Swinesburg fought for that rebound. Harris ended up with it, and Chucky's going to get the habeas corpus and going to get his first foul.
Williams checks in for him.
So Williams got a little bit of a breather there. I don't know if we're really, the physicality of this game is for real. Kicks out there to Mulroy, underneath, puts it up to, get that shot out of here, says Joseph Roth, as Pitts went for the shot, but blocked out of bounds. Beaver Falls will be inbounding as Harris underneath the hoop. Goes it way out there to Buford. Buford makes it out there to Harris. Now back out to Clarissa, who checked back in. 3 off the back of the rim, does not go. Smiley almost got a walk there. Nardone down the baseline, all the way out there to Windmeyer. Oh, it looks so good. Nardone gets it. Windmeyer gets it blocked that time by Pitts. Coming the other way. Pitts bounce pass to Clarissa. Oh, almost, and that was close. Bounce pass down there, tic-tac-toe. Oh, does not finish, was Pitts. And the home run ball does not go because it's stolen there by Clarissa. Out, and he's on the roll now. Harris, that's 2 3-pointers in this period. And Coach Bradley of Ellwood City wants a timeout, a full timeout at that, for it was 22-8. About an 8-0 run here, a 6-0 run for Beaver Falls during this full timeout. Busy week of Ellwood City sports as we got the game here tonight. Had the girls down at Beaver Falls last night. Lost a tough game there. Had an 11-point lead in the first period. In the second period went kapoof as they were outscored 22-5 and was down by 20. Got back to within 3, but unable to finish as Beaver Falls beat them by 7. Ellwood City had a convincing win against a pretty good Mohawk team. The girls, that is, earlier in the week. And the girls will be in action tomorrow at 12:30.
Yes.
No JV, right?
Swickley Academy, no JV here, 12:30.
Yep, 12:30.
We will have coverage.
You don't want to go out in
I don't blame you.
the frozen tundra.
To be honest, don't blame me tonight.
I do
tomorrow.
have a friend that has some tickets for sale for the football game on Sunday.
Did you see the
care.
picture of the? Oh my
yeah,
goodness,
no.
that stadium. Little side note: Colton Kreiser's going to go back to the locker room, bloody nose,
Bloody
and
nose?
it will not stop. He held it and he looked down and it kept coming out. So he's going to go to the locker room because it's all over his face. So
Okay.
bloody nose for Kreiser. That's why we do not see him on the court right now.
There's not many minutes in the games we've not seen Kreiser in this year.
Yeah, they're cleaning up some of the blood off of the court, so that tells you that's tough.
Yeah, it's a pretty good sign. That,
Kreiser.
So Smiley now bringing the ball up. Got Nardone, Lake, Roth, and Williams out there. Bounce pass underneath the Roth. Kicks it out there and stolen once again. And a bad foul as Harris got the ball and the errant pass. Williams got caught being a little handsy as he grabbed. So that's his first.
Team second.
Team second.
Foul's not an issue, but
There's only 2:47 remaining.
yeah.
But the Wolverines only scored 6 points in this second period after getting 16 in the first. Out there and off the glass, off the side rim, does not go for Pitts. Long home run ball, and give credit to Mulroy for getting back quickly. Hit the ball out of bounds for what would have been a pretty easy layup for the Wolverine. Kreiser always does the inbounding, so they're kind of figuring out who can do this. And it's Williams, Smiley, back out to Nardone. Nardone, alley-oop, puts it up. Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me? Wow! Wow! Was that a reverse layup alley-oop? Who passed that ball?
I think that was Williams.
Williams.
Yep.
Wow. He is something to watch. Does not go. Lake, check back in, got the rebound. Just, folks, I'm telling you, we don't have a lot of home games left. The season goes fast.
You have to be here
You're going to want
to
be
believe
here.
it.
Shot by Smiley does not go. Williams gets the rebound.
Come on, baby.
Does not go, and Pitts will get the rebound. Oh, they called jump ball. Some officials would probably call that a travel. I like the jump ball situation there personally.
Favors the Wolverines.
A player aggressively, and he falls down on his back. They call travel, but I'll take that. So possession in favor of the Wolverines underneath to Lake. Gets it done that time was Lake. A little bit of an awkward shot. Not much you can do defensively. But I don't mean to harp on it, but folks, you're going to want to see Joseph Roth play.
Yeah. And just like that, 4 quick points by the Wolverines. You said it, Thad. Keeping it close. All of a sudden, back to a 10-point lead.
It's momentum. It can be huge in a game like this. Buford now drives, kicks it out there to Pitts. Pitts puts it up, and that time gets the shot to go. Now Smiley going to bring it up the court, just a little over a minute to go, and tipped out about the speedy Harris. We've seen that a couple times tonight. He almost like baits him in to go and say, go and pass that ball. And one of these times he's going to get it for a breakaway. Smiley now. Kicks it out there to Nardone, underneath to Roth. Roth at the elbow, out to Smiley, over to Nardone, a little bit high pass. Back out to Smiley, picks up that dribble, stolen there by Harris. He's coming the other way. The speedy Harris puts it up, and it's going to get the and one. Give Harris credit for not stopping.
And that's going to be Nardone's second foul.
And team's third with 45 seconds. So to go for the and one is Denari Harris. He's got 10 of the Beaver Falls 20 points. Widmeyer's going to check in for Smiley. And completes the and one is Harris. He's got 11. 45 seconds. Wolverines up by 5. They were up to 14, if I recall, Brad, at one point. Roth over there to Williams. Williams back out to Roth. We've not seen Roth take a 3 yet tonight. From the elbow, puts it up back through. Widmeyer tries to get the rebound, puts it up, and who's going to end up with it is out of bounds it goes. A smart play there by Buford to let it go out of bounds. They get to set up for a play, 23 seconds, down by 5. I know Beaver Falls would love to get a score here, almost as bad as the Wolverines would love to get a stop. 15 seconds, Buford looks up at the clock. Gets direction from their coach. Buford, he will drive it. There's that shifty jump. No, look pass to Pitts. Pitts fade away. Uses the glass up and in, and folks, and just like that, folks, it's 26-23. Outscored, Beaver Falls outscored the Wolverines 15-10 in that first period of play. Fast action, fast moving. First half of play. And with that, we're going to take a little bit of a break. We'll be back in about 8-9 minutes and give you a little bit some stats, first half stats, and be ready for the third period of play.
Yep, half time. Wolverines by 3. All right, folks, welcome back here to Lincoln High School Big Gym in LSC, Pennsylvania. Wolverines 26-23 on the Tigers. Beaver Falls Tigers will be inbounding the ball for this third quarter, and if you are a Wolverine fan, you're kind of like, what just happened? Pretty decent lead there of 8 points. You thought that was going to balloon even bigger, but give credit. The Tigers, their 2 3-pointers by Harris was the difference.
That changed it. That changed the momentum of the game. The power of the three. Harris this time underneath the Pitts. Pitts does that fadeaway jumper and got the look he wanted. Unable to finish. All the way down there to Nardone. Puts it up. Yeah, count it. Willie Nardone. And the assist from Roth. And he's all smiles as he got his buddy Nardone. An easy bucket. Bounce pass underneath. Does not go to Beaver Falls fighting over it. And out of bounds it goes.
That's tough.
That is. So now Nardone will be. Oh, good to see Colton Kreiser back out here on the court with the bloody nose for a while there in the first half of play. Kreiser out there to Smiley. The Smiley to Kreiser. Oh, no look pass underneath to Williams. A little bit tall. Gets it into the hands of Roth. 3-on-1. Kicks it out to Smiley for 3. Oh, into the rim. Does not go. Rebound there by Harris. Quickly, Harris, as he can do. From the foul line, high off the glass. Count it for Harris. He's got 13 of the 25 points for Beaver Falls. Nardone to Williams. A lot of perimeter action here in the early going. Back out to Smiley. Had Williams underneath, but well covered there by Mulroy. Nardone for 3. Off the side of the rim, does not go. Smiley, good hustle, gets the rebound into the hands of Ralph Kreiser. Nardone, bounce pass over to Williams. Underneath, turnaround jumper off the back of the rim, does not go. Both teams a little cold here shooting after the intermission. Pitts had that rebound. There it is to Carilli. And all of a sudden, Brad, we have a tie game. It's 28-28.
Yep.
What, 4 3-pointers for, and what, I don't think there's any 3-pointers for Ellwood City yet, is there?
Nope. Shot starting not to fall.
He's going to launch up a 3. Front of the rim does not go. Roth with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. A floor foul.
Wolverines so far, wow. 0 for 10 from the 3-point line.
So that's on number 24, Braylon Pitts, his second, team's first. 2 minutes and 3 seconds gone here in this period of play. Windmeyer checked in, and Smiley takes a seat. Almost thrown out of bounds, but the long arms of Joseph Roth was able to retrieve it. Alley-oop, it's up and in. Roth gives his buddy Nardone points the finger and says, thank you very much.
It's a good thing you didn't give him the finger.
Yeah, I was almost, you know what I meant, folks.
Oh, absolutely.
Buford out there to Clarelli.
Open. Looks good.
Oh, he's hit 2 in a row.
Good.
Somebody got to get in front of that young man because
Yep.
he's got 2 shots in a row, 6 points.
First lead for the Tigers.
Good point, 31-30, first lead.
Wow.
Nardone back out to Kreiser. To Windmeyer, out to Kreiser again. Nardone wanted to go underneath, and it was stolen there by Mulroy, who came in off the bench. Oh, that time got the walk was Clarissi. He tried to jump stop to set up for that 3, and I like that. When somebody's hot, feed him
Go
the
right
biscuit
to him.
and let him shoot till he misses.
Lake checked in.
Yep, so Aaron Lake is in. So a little bit bigger size here for the Wolverines. We'll see if they can make something happen.
So right now, I think the speed of Beaver Falls is throwing Ellwood City some fits, but then as I say that, Mr. Colton Kreiser gets in there for his 4th point. Back and forth we go. As Clarissi, he wants to drive this time, puts up the floater, too hard off the back of the rim, gets in the hands of Aaron Lake into Joseph Roth. He got tripped. Williams puts it up and finishes that time was Williams. I like it if you're an Ellwood City fan. But quickly back is Beaver Falls, is Harris. Kreiser, that's over and back.
That's over and back.
Tip.
Oh, said it was
say
tip.
it's tip, which
Okay,
I'm
we'll
okay
take it.
with.
I'm all right. And that time, a blocking foul on Kreiser.
It's going to get physical.
We kind of do that. If you listen to me every time we do a broadcast, I really don't care how they call it as long as they call it consistent. And in this second half, I'm not sure if we're seeing the consistency that we saw in the first half. Deep pass out there to Clarissy. It's almost like they're going to get him the ball now. Harris, that pounce underneath, gets it out to Buford. Buford with that big frame. Back out to Harris. Harris with the ball. Marking out a play. Looking, surveying. Nobody really moving yet. And there Pitts puts it into motion. Comes out off the elbow. Gets it to Clarissy. Buford now. Puts it out there. Clarissy. They're trying to get Clarissy the shot. But luckily for Ellwood City, they're not giving him that open look that he's had the last 2 times down. And in and out of the rim does not go for Harris. And Roth not giving up. Who ends up with it but Roth. Hands it off. Up it goes to Pitts. Puts it up and does not get the layup. Roth down there to Williams. Puts it up and does not go. Now Kreiser underneath Lake. Fighting over the ball. And that time they're going to say on the floor as Pitts was all over Lake.
And that's his third, team second.
So Pitts with 8 points, 3:16 remaining, but he's got 3 fouls as we sit here right now. I don't think we've seen him check out of the game yet, but I think we just did. It was on the floor, inbound to Roth, kicks it back out to Kreiser. Wanted to go underneath him, ill-advised pass there as it was stolen by Mulroy. Harris puts it down, does not get it to go. Kicks it up for number 23. He doesn't, Paparella doesn't get it to go. Roth ends up with it. A lot of sloppy play and a quick timeout there by Bradley.
30 seconds.
Brad, this game, it's like, boy, you see like a great alley-oop. You see a great shot. You see, Clarissy with 2 3-pointers. And then you get about a minute and a half of play like that where it's bad news bears on speed. It's just they're bouncing bodies all over the place, nothing really happening.
And that's playing it nice, saying bad news, because I think that was the good, the bad, and that little ladder part.
See, I went to Bad
ugly.
News Bears movie, and you go Clint Eastwood.
Oh,
the good,
absolutely.
the bad, and the ugly. So we're
a Western bad news movie.
so as you
is that what we call a spaghetti Western?
It's going to be Brad's summer project. Bad News Bears meet Dirty Harry. All right, folks, we'll try to get it together here. So,
oh, man.
So Kreiser now. After the timeout, Wolverines have 3 for Beaver Falls. Bounce pass out there. Not seeing much 3-ball action by the Wolverines here tonight. Lake kicks it out there. SKNU shower. Oh, air biscuit by Roth as Buford gets it, brings it up the court. Wolverines down by 3. Clarissy puts up the floater and made it look easy that time. He tried that last play. It was too hard off the back of the rim that time. Nothing but net. Keep him within 1. Roth for 3. Off the front of the rim, does not go. Oh, a stolen there by Roth. Bounce pass to Lake underneath. Puts it up. He's going to be fouled. Shot don't go. So Lake will go to the line for 2 to build on his 2 points on the evening. Right now, Wolverines with 34 points to Beaver Falls 33. Buford has 20. Roth is sitting there with 20 of the 34 points. And Harris is 13 of the 33. Lake's first shot is good. He's 1 for 1 tonight, right from the line, because that was his first time.
Yeah.
Chucky Swinesburg going to check in for Ryan Windmeyer.
I was going to say, Wolverines 0 for 12 when you combine free throws and threes up to that point. Combine them together, 1 for 13.
There's not been very many free throws by either team to this point. Lake, second shot off the front of the rim, does not go. In the paint, points for the Wolverines are good tonight. Perimeter, not so much. And that's what's keeping Beaver Falls. Oh, it did not go. Kreiser with the rebound. And I think you're going to get another foul there, and that may be on Harris. We'll wait and see. It is.
That'll be his second, team's fourth.
So with just under 2 minutes to play here, next foul puts Wolverines in the bonus. Kreiser now up the court. Out to Chucky Swinesburg, came in off the bench. Kreiser, a lot of perimeter action here as Williams back out to Kreiser for three. That's short. Off the rim, goes out of bounds. Kreiser just about runs over his dad in the stands. Unable to chase it down. Now Harris gets it into Mulroy. Mulroy's played really well off the bench here for Beaver Falls. Oh, wanted to go underneath, and it is going to be last touch as Roth deflected it off the hands of Paparella. So Wolverines up by 2, minute 30 remaining. Ross surveys Swinesburg, fakes a three, gets tipped away there. It's tipped, so he can go back across that timeline and gets it back. Minute 13, Kreiser holding the ball up high, out to Roth, fakes it, under pressure. Swinesburg for three. Count it! Chucky Swinesburg gets the three off the bench. At the first three of the night for the Wolverines.
Yep, Burrs.
Harris wants to off the front rim, does not go. Roth fighting for the rebound, gets it into the hands of Williams, and he got clocked.
And that puts the Wolverines in the bonus.
So he will go to the line with 49 seconds remaining. The foul is on number 3, Buford, his second, and importantly for the Wolverines, their 5th. So to the line is Williams. First shot, count it, it's good. Wolverines getting that lead back up to 6. Opportunity to make it 7. Second shot by Williams, hard off the, he did it again. That's 2 times tonight we've seen Williams. You can't cross over that foul line in the act of shooting. Or you can't cross over it till the ball hits the rim, correct, Brad?
Correct.
So 49 seconds. Wolverines up by 6, 39 to 33. Buford bringing it up the court this time. Surveys. Over to Harris. Harris. If you're the Wolverines with a 6-point lead, they want to knock this clock down for the last shot. Let them. Buford, he will drive it. Slips, but gets it back out there to Mulroy. Harris now, he wants to drive, puts it up, pretty off the glass. He played big on that one. 13 seconds, Kreiser into the hands of Roth. 10 seconds, Roth surveys, goes underneath to Williams. It's a little push there. Out to Kreiser, launches it up. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? It's Kreiser with the 1.5-legged shot. We're about 8 feet behind the 3-point line.
Mark that down. That could be
yes,
big.
Yes, it is. That took that lead to 7. And here are our Beaver Falls cheerleaders tonight. Oh, no. Everybody appears to be okay, which is a good thing. So at the end of 3, it's 42 to 35.
Yep.
Wolverines
somehow, some way, outscored Beaver Falls Tigers 16 to 12. I guess 3 of it via the bank at the last second. So
Well, they had 2 3-pointers
Yep.
in the last 2 minutes of that, one in the last 2
give
seconds.
Schweinsburg. I mean,
So
and both teams
makes a
aren't
little bit of
shooting well. It's just the difference right now. They've kind of weathered the storm of the three-point line. It's a very sloppy 40 to 30 point range game.
Yes. So now Roth, who has 20 points, he was held scoreless there in that third period. Kicks it out there to Williams, does not go. Chucky Swinesburg with the hustle and goes off his shoulder and out of bounds.
And I think what Wolverines need to do, I know Beaver Falls Tigers are in that 2-3 zone. I want to break it. Somebody drive up in the middle. Something just break it up.
Yeah, there are a lot of perimeter stuff kind of waiting for Joseph Roth to get open underneath. There's Buford. Oh, and was that tipped? No, it was not tipped. And the officials are,
All
Beaver
three
Falls
officials
is wanting
saying
to
no.
tip.
Yeah.
And
That's a tough angle, tough call, and I would have to watch the replay on that one, honestly.
yeah, and the two officials both signaled very quickly. So now Roth. All the way cross court to Swinesburg. Underneath to Lake. Nice awareness by
Pretty move.
Lake to get it into the hands of Roth. If you're trapped, somebody's open. So now Buford kicks it back out there to Clarisse. Harris now. A little shifty move there. Off the front of him, does not go. Colton Kreiser with the rebound. Up to Williams. Bounce pass over to Swinesburg. And he's going to get the travel. It would have been cute, but that little extra step cost him. 30-second timeout now by Beaver Falls.
So again, folks, you can check out this live stream on all of our seasonal games here at our website, www.ecwolverines.com, on Facebook, Twitter, the whole works, as well as YouTube. Type in Ellwood City Wolverines. Make sure you subscribe, turn those notifications on, because every time we go live, you will be notified. www.ecwolverines.com. That our next broadcast will be tomorrow afternoon, a matinee on a Saturday afternoon. Girls basketball team, and I tell you what, if you look at the top 4 teams in that section, it's pretty clear where the top 4 are and where the bottom 4 are.
Well, yeah, and they're just kind of going to beat each other up, and it's been kind of, home court advantage has been key in some of those matchups for them
Good
girls.
call.
And the girls will be at Laurel. That'll be our next week's first broadcast. 6:30, no JV. Sadly, a lot of these teams, especially on the girls' side, don't have enough players for JV. So, and that's a whole COVID story I'll get into sometime when we have time. But 3 years ago, when you didn't have junior high sports, it rears its ugly head now. And there's a shot short by Pitts. Coming the other way. Williams gets it out to Roth. Now Roth surveys to Swinesburg. Back to Roth. Using that perimeter. Kreiser for 3. Count it. Is Colton Kreiser. He's got 10. Another double-digit scoring night for Kreiser. We've been saying that
It's big.
quite a bit here in recent weeks.
And it complements Roth very, very well.
Very
the assist.
Another 3 attempt. Does not go. Pitts with the rebound, but he loses the handle. Up with it is Kreiser. Almost over and back. Roth puts it up. Them long arms reached up, got the ball. Reset his feet, puts it up and in. Wolverines now. All of a sudden, turn your head, they're up by 14. That time, Swinesburg with the steal. Throws it up there to Roth. Bounce pass to Kreiser. He's got 12 on the night. And Ross on the floor, but gets up.
Full timeout, Beaver Falls.
And that's what you got to do. What was that about? What was that? 8-0 run. 9-0 run. To start off this quarter number 3.
You would not guess that.
Not the way they.
No, it's been not the way that you'd think it would.
Nice job, as always, by our cheerleaders. So game reset, 5:33 remaining in this fourth period of play. Wolverines up 51-35. Joseph Roth with 24 points. Colton Kreiser with 12. Williams contributing with 5. On the flip side, for Beaver Falls, Denari Harris is sitting there with 15 points.
And it's been a pretty 15. It's
It
been
has.
three-point line, some of the layups, the bank, that high-arcing shot. Old school basketball.
Harris is a senior on the team. And he's bringing the ball up the court as we speak. Kicks it around there, finds Buford out there. Buford, he will drive. He does bounce past the Pitts on him. And got the block, but I think he's going to get the foul.
Yeah, and I don't think it was on Roth. I think it was on Schweinsberg.
I think so, too.
Yep.
So Schweinsberg going to get hit with a foul.
His second, team's first.
Wow. Only one foul between the two teams here? It's just 2 minutes go by, and it just seems like nothing.
So now Pitts at the line, 0 for 2. And make him 1 for 3 now. Pitts got 9, looking to be the second player in double digits for Beaver Falls. The lefty, and he is. Makes both of them. Now it looks like Beaver Falls wants to put on a bit of a press. Wolverines adjust well. Williams picked up his dribble, but gets it to Roth. Roth finds the other man, Kreiser. Kreiser wisely pulls it back out to the hands of Roth with 5:08 remaining. Underneath the Lake, tic-tac-toe to Williams, puts it up. And a
Big
nice
rebound.
rebound there by
Big.
Lake.
That is big.
Lake is just a sophomore, and when he's not indecisive like he was there,
And that's
it
hard
really
to
happens.
It's hard to think
Buford
about.
with the drive, out to Harris for 3. Rim does not go. As Roth with the rebound.
The fact that he's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
People forget that.
We do. I forget it sometimes.
It's the size effect.
Tried Schweinsberg, tried for the fancy pass to Lake.
If there's one thing second half that's not 100% clicking for the Wolverines, the turnovers for both teams for that matter just kind of been amped up a little bit. They've been inopportune turnovers. Then I think that's why Wolverines now with that 16-point lead, you got to hold in check. 4 minutes.
Widmar checked in. Harris tried to no-look pass there. Lake once again throws it up into the hands of Widmar. Widmar driving, and he's going to be fouled.
Ooh.
Foul is on the floor, though.
Sometimes you got to let him play, Brad.
Yeah.
I mean, we wear blue, but I'll call it when Beaver Falls got a call that did not go their way, and that time for me it did.
That foul's on number 4, his second, team's first of the quarter.
But as we always say, we're at a different view and vantage point of the officials.
Yep.
We're not here to knock the officials. We just try to keep them in check. Roth now out there to Colton. Launch up the 3.
For 3!
Drains in his second one of the night for Kreiser.
Big. Big, big, big.
All of a sudden, a big lead. Does not go. Roth with the rebound. Everybody reaching for it, and who ends up with it is Pitts. Off the foot, don't call that one for Windmeyer. Kreiser now with the ball, brings it up the court. Wants to get it to Roth, and he does. Roth out there to Williams. Williams back out to Roth. Bounce pass to Lake. Lake double teamed there. They're going to call it jump ball.
And talk about defense. Give credit. Clearly giving up about 1.5 foot on Lake, and it allowed Pitts. He was just lurking behind. Made the double team tie up, and Tigers ball.
Yep, as the possession arrow was facing their way. Harris now with the ball. Down by 19. And puts it up as Harris in and out of the rim. Does not go. Joseph Roth gets the rebound. Pitts falls to the floor. Gets it out to Windmeyer. Tries to get it to Roth. He does. And Roth hit the ground hard. Helped up there by Pitts.
But ball is tipped out of bounds by the Tigers. Excuse me.
I think the sound of the hit was worse than
Yeah.
what it actually was. Where Roth
When you're
bounced right up.
6'6", yeah, when you're 6'6", a decent amount of weight there coming down on that court. It just sounds, I mean, well, here's the other thing, too. It's old wood.
Yep. So timeout now taken by the Wolverines under a full timeout persuasion.
Yep, and we'll take a timeout with them. 3:18 remaining, fourth quarter action. Wolverines by 19.
Tortured that man with another year coaching Chicago. Oh, welcome back, folks.
You're not talking about
Catch
Jim
him
Harbaugh.
So now Roth all the way
Smart.
across court to Williams. Winmeyer,
Nice
bounce pass
look,
underneath
and
the leg.
one.
Oh,
Okay.
counted for Aaron Lake.
We'll take it.
He's got 7. Most of them here as Clarissa, I thought was going to take that shot, but this time Buford goes down the lane
Good drive.
and makes the drive count. 58-39 in favor of the Wolverines. Williams gets it to Kreiser. Out to Roth. Roth dribbles past, meets resistance there by Buford, takes it down in the lane, puts it up by Winmeyer.
Nice
Down
look.
it for senior Winmeyer.
Joseph Roth. Wow. I've been keeping track of it, and it's crazy. 9 assists. He
Could
can have
be
a
a triple-double.
Yep.
Underneath there, pretty pass, does not go. Kreiser with the rebound, kicks it up there to Roth. Roth to Williams, puts it
Come
up,
on, baby.
and gonna be fouled in the act of shooting. Shot don't go. He's gonna go to the line to shoot 2.
Just when you think you had it. Oh, man.
That foul's on number 2, his 3rd, team 2nd.
So 2:18 remaining. Wolverines up by 21. They were just up by 7 at halftime. And Williams now, he's 2 for 5 from the line tonight. Wanting to go 50% here with this second attempt. And makes that count.
No,
Nope.
he crossed the line
Crossed
again.
the line
Oh,
again.
he did it again. That's 3 times tonight.
No, that's 3 times.
Yes,
that's
3 times tonight.
Wow.
So might be something to work on at practice tomorrow. As Buford now. Deep 3, high arcing shot off the side of the rim and backboard, does not go. And I almost feel like the white flags come out here for Beaver Falls. As just launched underneath to Williams, puts it up and does not go. He's going to go to the line again.
That's
Aaron
gonna be the
Lake,
4th
Aaron
one on
Lake
number 20.
smiling, and Williams is smiling too. Points to the line and kind of says, don't cross it. So some good, clean teammate fun here.
That is
as
number 24's 4th foul,
Okay.
team's 3rd.
Pitts is sitting there with 4 with a $1.56. So Williams just said something to the official.
I just saw what Aaron Lake did. He pointed behind the line, too.
Yeah, like stand back there. First shot does not go.
Which, by the way, is a true thing. You can stand anywhere
Oh, right,
behind that line.
Right, as long as you're behind it.
Yep. And you
as
sometimes
long-
see people stand off to one side. I have seen that where they're offset.
And you only
Come
have
on,
2
Williams.
offensive players
Come
in
on,
front
Williams.
of that line.
Yes, yes. Come on. Oh, my
He-
gosh.
No! He did it again.
And he is zeroing in on that one. Wow.
That's
Honestly, if I'm Williams, I'm just chucking it at the
yeah.
hoop.
At
Get
this
the
stage of
rebound.
the game. So rolling the ball in there, and they'll picked up, start the clock is Harris. And
A charge.
Yeah. Moving screen.
yep.
It's going to
They're
be
going to
again.
call that on Pitts, I
Yeah,
do believe,
he's
and it's going to
done.
be his 5th as he's going to go to the line.
Wow. That's tough.
Yeah, it is. Now check it back in as one of the original starters, Paparella. So gets it into Lake, now back out to Kreiser. Going to dribble it up there, meets some resistance, but gets it up to Roth. Roth underneath the Windmeyer, puts it
There
up
it
in.
is.
Oh, no!
Oh, man.
Did not get it to go. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
That's
That's
3
going to be
attempts.
on number 23, his first, team's 5th.
So he'll be going to the line the rest of the way here for the Wolverines as Windmeyer has 2 points. And the senior Ryan Windmeyer, first attempt.
Okay.
Rattles the rim, and it is good. 62 to 39.
Well, I think they just teed up somebody.
I think they did. I'm not sure what they did. Yep, they teed him up
That was number 3, his 3rd foul.
as Buford was saying something to the officials, and the officials didn't like it.
Nope.
The coach for Beaver Falls is getting an explanation right now. Buford will take a seat.
So I think Widmeyer will shoot his second free throw.
No, I think this is a technical shot now.
Okay.
They didn't let him
No,
finish that
okay.
because
Why not?
it's uncontested.
Leave Widmeyer up there. He made it.
In and out of the rim does not go.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
No, I guess they knew it was
So
uncontested
that-
because the technical was going to follow. Now Joseph Roth is going to take the technical shot.
Because they still get the ball then, too.
Yes, they do. And that one don't go for Roth.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he gets 2.
Yeah.
Standing out there all alone is Roth. Rattles rim does not go.
The three-point line and the free throws haven't been it. Thank goodness for that first 2-point, barrage in
Onslaught.
that first quarter, seconds.
And I think coming out then and scored 26 or 16.
Nice look.
Kreiser puts it up, does not go, and Harris with the rebound coming the other way. Almost lost his dribble, but maintains it, goes down the baseline, lays it up, and he's going to be fouled. As
think that's
Aaron
on Lake.
Lake is going to get the foul. Team second, Aaron's first. Aaron's sitting there with 7 points. Quietly, Kreitzer is sitting there with 15 points tonight. Harris with 15 as well. Make it 16 points after the free throw shot. Second shot forthcoming, and it is good. Wolverines up by 21, minute 33. Roth now dribbles it up the court. Out there to Williams, back out to Kreiser. Kreiser gets in the hands of Joseph Roth, who has 24 points tonight. Windmeyer wants to feed to Roth. Underneath, puts it up, and Kreitzer gets it in. Triple-double time for Joseph Roth, unofficially, but Brad's one of the officials, so we can say it. Deep 3 by Harris does not go. Roth now with a minute, slowly going to bring it up the court. Am I correct in that, Brad?
Yep, that's what I've got. I've got at least 15 rebounds, it looks like, and
24 points.
and 10 assists.
So that's his second one so far this year. Roth now, bounce
Oh
pass.
my, what a
underneath.
pass.
Give him 11 assists. Lake gets 9 points on the pretty pass, bounce pass at that. Harris now, 17 on the night. Tries a fancy shot, does not go. Roth now picks it up. 25 seconds, folks. Where are we at next week with the boys, Brad? Do we know off the top of our head before we sign off?
Oh, man, I'm still on cloud 9 with Michigan. You got me behind a week.
Okay. All right. In case you don't know, Michigan's were national champions. Brad's a huge fan. And tonight, Wolverines, all second half in the Wolverines, 66-41 is going to be your final. The Wolverines with 40 points to Beaver Falls 18 for that last half of play. So Roth finishes with 24, Colton Kreiser with 17, Lake with 9 off the bench points. No, he did start tonight, didn't he? Yes, he did.
Lake off
No,
the bench.
Lake did not.
Yeah, Lake off the bench.
Harris, leading scorer for Beaver Falls with 17. Don't forget, folks, we will be back here at 12:30 tomorrow.
You said 24-6, right? That quarter?
Yeah.
I think you and I can say it. We've been doing Ellwood City sports for a long period of time against Beaver Falls. That's just mind-boggling that I don't know. I thought they were going to come out and be hot from the three-point line or get the ball moving.
Well, Beaver Falls, they made that run
tough.
there in that second period of play and just came out flat in that third, and the Wolverines took advantage.
And
that's quite a bit. I mean, they took advantage of the Wolverines being a little soft in that second period.
Give credit to Kreiser, 3 big threes. That 3 at halftime just seems like it may have sparked something. Again, not a really good shooting night for both teams, but when you got Joseph Roth, he does it all for you.
Yes, he does.
All right, so we'll be back in action tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon, matinee game, 12:30. Maybe it is for night for some people. 12:30 in the afternoon. It'll be girls basketball against Wickley Academy. Definitely come out for a good one there. That's Wickley Academy team. It's gonna be an interesting one there to watch on film. That take us away.
With that, Dakota, anything going on, musical-wise, band-wise?
Not yet.
We're all good. Okay. So on behalf of cameraman Dakota Marshall and our producer, Mr. Brad Windhorst, whose New Year's resolution is to try not to be so awesome. And he broke that because he just does an awesome job. And myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. 66-41 in favor of the Wolverines tonight. Stay safe, everybody. Good night.